Glory to the eternal living God. Blessed be the God of the heavens and the earth, for he is the only one that is worthy. Family, it is your brother Jehoshaphat Israel here in the house that God has made. And we got topic this morning time, but before we get into topic, I would just like to say a couple things. And this day, we're going to be slow to anger, slow to wrath, knowing that vengeance is in the eyes of the Lord, for it rests in his treasure chest. There are two things inside of God's treasure chest. You'd be like,
no, it's not, Jehoshaphat. No, God doesn't have a treasure chest. Jehoshaphat, that's symbolic, Jehoshaphat. That's a metaphor.
Man, hell no. God got a treasure chest. And guess what's up in there? Your fear of the eternal living God. And all of your enemies, you know what I'm saying? All your enemies is resting in there for God's vengeance. So just know in the day, family, slow to anger, slow to wrath, quick to forgive. I'm not manipulated by people, you know what I'm saying? Some people, they would think I was arrogant. Some people think that I'm cocky, but like I tell y'all all the time, water off a duck's back, you know what I'm saying? I refuse to be manipulated, family. You got the people that's on fire for the Lord, family. And then you got so many different people that they light then grew so dim. It's either one or the other, you know what I'm saying? Either you on fire for the Lord, meaning you're going to live for this, family. You're going to believe in this. You're going to trust this with all your heart, your mind, your spirit, and your soul. Leaning on God instead of your own understanding. So, and this day, just remember, family, slow to anger, family. Slow to wrath, family. Slow to anger, family. Slow to wrath, family. Forgive, family. Forgive so you could be set free. Them other people, family, they don't want to forgive nobody, and they walk around with a fat chain around their neck, and they just turn that person into their slave master because they are not willing to forgive. People start controlling you when you can't forgive. You start getting manipulated when you don't forgive. The day becomes even more harder. Frustration sets in and anxiety sets in when you are not willing to forgive. So that's setting yourself free, family. Them other people, whatever they did to them, they gonna be walking around with all that damn anger and the fire in the bosom of their chest, ready to attack anybody and every single thing. And last time I checked, my family, all my brothers and my sisters, my God, he said slow to anger, slow to wrath. So remember that all things that we do today is through the glory of our God. All things is to the glory of the Most High Yah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Now, the topic for this, I got my 15-minute break. I've been working hard all this morning time. I know they ain't gonna trip on me taking my first break. But topic for this morning time is sundown towns. A lot of my people, y'all sitting up over there, y'all worrying about the town. No, brother, no, sister, you need to worry about the state. You have to worry about that state, because I learned traveling across the United States of America that some states don't even have black people in it. And you be like, what you mean, Jehoshaphat? The population of black folk in that state probably be 100 people. So what is your chances of seeing another black person? All the black folk that live in Chicago, they tell me, they be like, oh, Jehoshaphat, I'm finna go out to California. I'll be like, be safe, brother. It ain't a lot of our people out there like that. Then they be like, well, Jehoshaphat, it's the same amount of people, same amount of brothers and sisters that's in Illinois. And I'll be all like, man, I'm from the Central Valley. I'm not from the South Valley. I'm not from the East Valley. I'm from the Central Valley. It ain't even a lot of black people. It's a lot of towns. It's a lot of cities, but it's highly spread apart. It's over 2.2 million black folk that live in Illinois. It's over 2.2 million black people who live in California. But what's the chances that it's going to be a lot of black people where you're going? Some cities in California don't even have black people in them. So when they tell me I'm going to California, I tell them, be safe, be careful. You know what I'm saying? It's different out there. You know what I'm saying? It's hella prejudice, and it's a lot of racism towards your people. Now, as I tell my story too about me being in a sundown town, you really don't have to worry about the city. You have to worry about the state. And as I look at the great United States of America, there's some states that I would never want to travel in. Coming from California, the only states that I need to take more time in, I need to go to Maine and take a vacation. I need to go to Pennsylvania and take a vacation. I'm gonna dip through New York for a little bit. I need to stop in Virginia. I need to go to North Carolina. I got to go to South Carolina. I have to go to Georgia. I have to go to Florida, and I have to go to I got to go to Alabama. I got to go to Alabama and Ohio. You know what I'm saying? And just take my time and just absorb, you know what I'm saying? Absorb all of the culture and the surrounding, the cities, you know what I'm saying? To be a lover of God, you a lover of people. So your brother Israel, I'm a lover of people. I love people, you know what I'm saying? Because God, he made them, you know what I'm saying? Just like he made you and me, he made them too. The same chances he gave you, he gonna give them too, you know what I'm saying? I don't judge people. I only judge the nature of a man, of a woman, and the evil that they are willing to produce through their tongue, through their hands. And a lot of people, they just too damn gangster for the Lord. A lot of people will put the traditionary customs that came before them. Remember, we only got one shot, one chance, you know what I'm saying? We got one chance to make it to God. And I'll be damned if I'll let the customs of the traditions that men follow before I came here, before I was born. Them same men was over there following them customs and that them traditions of their forefathers, and them same customs of that culture, of those traditions, is hatred, and that's going to keep them away from God. Last time I checked, family, God said that you had to have a heart of a child to make it to him. What does that mean to you? That means that you are willing to love, to embodiment the whole truthness of what is righteousness in this world, and to deliver those things to people out in the world by being kind, by being gentle, by having having a humble, meek, contrite spirit, you know what I'm saying, of your own self. Not just today, not just tomorrow, but walking in this truth all the days that God would give you life. So let's go back to the sundown town. Now, back in 2019, we only had like 2G. The internet, okay, the internet been kicking around for normal people like you and I since 2011. It's been getting access. But when I set off on my journey from California all the way to Illinois, that's over about 1,800 miles or so. You know what I'm saying? You be like, no, it's not, Jehoshaphat. No, it's not, Jehoshaphat. It's hella long when you got a U-Haul and you got your car in the back. You know what I'm saying? So, coming from California, I would never, ever, ever, ever in my lifetime try to go to Utah. Never again, family. Never again. There ain't no black people in Utah. So, if it ain't no black people in Utah, guess how they gonna treat your people? They gonna have the most nastiest, cruelest, defiant attitude that the simplest things that you would think they would help you with, like, hey, do you know what time it is? Get away from me, nigger. Get away from that. I'm kidding you not. You know what I'm saying? I'll never go to Utah. I'll never go to Montana again. I'll never go to North Dakota again. And the saddest thing about California is it's only one highway out of there. It's only one highway, you know what I'm saying? It's Highway 99. It's only one highway in California of the main interstate to get out. It took me 10 hours to drive out of California. So by the time I got to Nevada, I was like, damn, that was a 10-hour drive. The most I have ever drove at one time is 14 hours straight. I could pull it off at any time. I'm focused, family. I could stay concentrated. I get my little coffee, you know what I'm saying? I'm on the road. I didn't have that much problems in Wyoming. North Dakota, that's all right. Nebraska, that's all right. Kansas, that's all right. But Utah, I would consider Utah to be a sundown state. Now, something happened to me, and it was late at night. I was driving. The internet sucked, family, because the internet say one thing, and then it had me driving through states 2 times. Turn around, turn back around. You just missed your stop. You need to go this way. Some of the states I drove across the whole damn state, and the internet told the GPS system sucked. It only had like 2G. You know what I'm saying? It told me to drive back through the state again to get to another highway. It took me a long time to get to Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Along, because the internet kept on messing up. So the internet, I don't know if it was the internet genie or the internet devil, but that internet, some nights I'll be driving, it'll take me straight to the Klan, family. I kid you not, family. I'll pull up on a house, there's a gang of white people outside, you know what I'm saying? And they dressed up like they Klans members, you know what I'm saying? And all I can hear is, get them. Family, I'll be damned if I let them catch me. I didn't know if they wanted to kill me or hang me. I ain't even taking no chances like that. The internet kept on taking me to all these racist white enclaves of cities and stuff. Running for my life, family, running for my life. I remember when I was in Utah, and I was in a small city. Remember, Utah is a sundown state. Don't get caught in Utah all by yourself. I don't care the little sprinkle of black people that's there. Nah, hell nah. You look up right now how many black people live in Utah. I bet you it's not a lot of them. I bet you it'd be two Hebrews that they like. But I was it was late at night, family. It was like 11. It was like 11. I seen the most beautiful thing I ever seen in my life. It was just after a thunderstorm too. I was in Utah. I was in a small city called Eureka, and it's very high up in the hills. It's up there in the mountains. And I have never seen the sky opened up, and I have never seen the stars so bright in my life. It was the most beautifulest thing I have ever seen in my life. I come from the Central Valley. I've never seen the sky the way that I have seen it that night, family. And I look up at the skies to see God's amazing of his wonders all the time. But when I was in Eureka, when I was in that small city being chased by racist white people, because they chased me again, family. And I hope and I pray that when you are going state to state, that you have protection with you. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, they chased me for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Trying to run me off to the road, trying to chase me down. I don't know if they were trying to shoot me or they were trying to hang me. But you're going to have to catch me if you're going to try to do, you know what I'm saying? If you're going to do that to me, you're going to have to catch me first. You know what I'm saying? Just like if you want to beat me, you're going to have to really beat me, you know what I'm saying, to keep me all the way down, for me to stay down. I wouldn't let them catch me like that, family. But they were chasing after me, trying to do something to me in the state of Utah. So they say, be careful of a sundown town. Nah, you got to worry about the states that it's not a lot of black people in it and you're passing through. When you pass through a state, it is good to check to see what the population of black people that are there. If you could find a way to get around, and it's not, the internet is better now. I would have made it to Illinois no problem if I had the internet the way that it is now. But back in 2019 and having a janky ass Boost mobile phone and you trying to get some damn 2G internet, it was hard for me, you know what I'm saying? That's why I kept on turning me back around and sending me into places that was danger. So it's danger on the road. So I just ask y'all, be safe. Just know, you know what I'm saying? Montana, you know what I'm saying? That's a sundown state. Utah, Idaho, you know what I'm saying? Colorado is cool. Nebraska is cool. North Dakota ain't so cool, family. Did I get up in Minnesota? I didn't go into Minnesota. I was at what? It was Milwaukee. I was in Milwaukee. That was cool. So just be careful when you're traveling state to state, and know that some states don't have any black people in it. I gotta get going. Peace and blessings be upon your day. Glory, glory to the eternal living God. Quick to wrath, family. Slow to anger, family. Slow to wrath, family. No hating, family, today. No hating. Before you think about hating on somebody, rebuke your own damn self and let it go. We're free, family. We're not slaves.